Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Now will this be a new chat?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It won't hook back up, so it'll be a new one. And we'll go back.
What's your internet? Like 100 megabytes or something?
300.
300.
And we got another 100 for free.
So it should definitely work better than that. That's what my modem looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it live or is it members?
I think we're live again.
I'm trying to. Hey, yeah, I see myself.
Yep,
we're
back.
Sorry.
We're back. Sorry. So the other one, how's the sound? Is the sound okay?
Yeah, you sound fine to me.
Is it? I know we lost everybody else, so they're probably still over there trying to wait for it to come back on at the other one. So I don't know how long this will last. Like I said, I'm still working with this whole thing. Once I get the new computer and something with newer software abilities and stuff, the technology to run the new software abilities and stuff, that should fix this issue, I hope.
Now, is that the computer it used to be at my house?
Yeah, but it won't do it anymore. And it's Windows 8 on it, 8.1, and it just won't do it anymore. So,
crazy.
Hey, Cody, what's up, buddy? Staff meeting. Yeah, brah. Yeah, the other one we were trying to do, this one may kick off too and freeze up. Like I said, I'm still trying to work this through my phone, through the internet and stuff, and it doesn't like that. It doesn't even like the old Androids. So that's why I had to use this newer Android phone.
Yeah.
Because the other one I was using locked up all the time too. So obviously it doesn't like this because the newer Android phone, and this is the first time I got to use this one here. So we're working on that. So KJ, okay, we sound fine. Good. Because I got the microphones on, the wireless mics and everything on.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah, can you hear me now? So it looks like this is the way we'll have it set up. Maybe, I don't know. Let me turn this just a little bit.
I'm not bumping the door. That's why I'm doing that.
Yeah, I'm turning a little bit to see if we can get a little more over here. There we go. So yeah, try to get down to Hoodlums in the Holler. I really enjoyed going to the Kentucky show and everything. I wish I could have stayed longer, but it's just not physically possible to do that long of a road trip. Now, if it was like Tony got to stay right there with family and stuff like that. Well, John and everything is clear to the other side, so it would have been a 3-hour trip to John's house. Or a 3-hour trip back home to come back another time, and that's just not feasible and stuff. And I couldn't stay overnight there because I hadn't made up the bit of Santa Claus pixie dust. Yeah, I need all I can. Yeah, we're back. Thank you.
And we're back.
I will. Keith said hi, Mom and Dad.
Keith.
Oh,
you know. The real tall dude?
You know, yikes. There you go. So, yeah, Keith said, 3-hour tour. Thank you. Hey, if I could only have Skipper, little buddy. Hold still, little buddy.
3 hours over.
Yeah, but
yes, I am old enough.
There's a lot of them coming up, so we're going to try and do the Rheingeist, and then Jeff Lane's got the big show coming up. I've tried to put up. Yeah, I've tried to put up every bit of information that I could glean for that. What they send me, I try and repost out to all the other 32 sites that I belong to. So thing is, some of them's been complaining because some of the sites are like in Indiana, Illinois, West Virginia, whatever, and stuff like that. But listen, anything that touches Ohio, to me, is fair game to advertise, to let people know, because there's a lot of the VA guys and shut-ins that are in other states other than Ohio, right up against the border.
Well,
and that's why
maybe they want to watch car show videos.
And a lot of guys that believe it or not,
I've watched car show videos from Hawaii.
Yeah, a lot of the guys
I'll never go there.
in Florida that are in Florida are watching the stuff that I put up here, but they have all kinds of car shows there, but they know people and they've been to the shows up here, and it brings back memories for them. So they're down there
We've got
living.
it hard up here. We've got wintertime. We've got 0-degree weather,
Yeah.
and we can't drive our cars all year round.
Well,
Those guys down there in Florida, well, not this week.
No,
Pensacola got hit.
yeah, it's bad down
Snow.
there. See, I think I'd rather deal with the seasonal weather than I would the big hurricane stuff myself.
I agree.
Even being this close to Xenia and going through 5 tornadoes in the last 20, 30 years, I'd still rather live up here. I know everybody badmouths Ohio, and I tease about it all the time. I tease people all the time that go to California and were there for a little while and then come back, and I always tease them, well, why did you come back? My thing is, why did you leave? Especially to go there.
I was gonna say California.
Well, I'm not even about now. It's just
a place that I plan.
Well,
to
the car
visit.
the car community just gets no respect out there whatsoever. I mean, legally, you can't even change the shocks on your car.
I know,
because they're not
crazy.
factory. And heaven forbid you lower it or customize or whatever, you run a chance of leaving the door of getting in trouble every day. So
actually, Freiberger just was doing a Route 66 thing. He saw a 77 Chevrolet square body sitting in California that was for sale for like $2,500, and he said it's a shame because nobody in California can buy that thing because they still have to smog their stuff over there.
Cody,
it's a 77, people.
Yeah, Cody, if I can't get there, depending on how everything here is here at home, if I can't get there, I'll have somebody make sure that they bring some down to you. All right, he's been wanting to get cones for the longest time, and I just can't never get down.
They're everywhere up here.
Yeah,
I mean, literally, they're everywhere.
Whole shows full of them and stuff. But I have new ones coming out, and I if everything works out, I'll have keychains and lucky chits, lucky chits, like poker chips, but chits. So they're chits. They're not chips. They're
like a wood nickel thing.
Yeah, kind of like that, but they'll be plastic and stuff. So I have those engraved and everything.
Don't ever take a plastic nickel.
Yeah, don't ever take a plastic nickel. I'll hopefully have that engraved and ready and stuff, and keychains. I'm still working on the hats. It's just really difficult to find an economical way to get the hats to have any money left over by purchasing them, have money left over to actually put gas in the vehicle, because that's the whole goal of it anyway, to give use the people that make the donations for the gas fund a little reward for donating to me, but still having something left over to be able to put in the tank of the car. Hopefully it's going to go up first, but then hopefully the gas will come down. It's going to go up first. It's going to go up first, but hopefully the gas will come down, and we'll see from there what we can do. Do you need some heat, Keith? Are you freezing? I don't take a chips.
I don't even want to say that word. The way I speak right now, it might come out wrong.
Right. Yeah, your little
There's
speech.
Two words are
your
real
speech,
close to those.
Your speech impediment.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
We'll do what we can, Cody. Like I said, if I can't make it, I have anybody that's going down there to the show. I'll try and get a bunch of them with me, and they'll send them down for you guys down there. I always loved coming to that show down in Lynchburg for the Lynchburg Mafia.
Not been down there for that.
I know it's really nice. It's a big, huge school where they've got plenty of room and everything.
It's
just such a long
drive down there that are huge that I've never been to.
And if things were better here at home, health-wise, condition.
66 yet.
There you go.
That's
the 66 has a
lifetime goals.
Yeah, they've got
is to do a Route 66.
Yeah. 66.
I don't care if it's in a Volkswagen Bug or a brand new car or 32 Model A. I don't care. I want to cruise it.
Well, that's what Freiberger. I just watched his latest one that he posted up. He was doing the 66 and everything you'd see along there.
I watched that entire
and he said, if you're going to go, you need to get there because
little by little, all those buildings are disappearing.
It's disappearing. Yeah, it's really going down and everything. So yeah, I'd like to get this set up once we get this set up for Digger's new Casa, the Casa La Casa on wheels.
Yeah, because we can actually use Bobby's internet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we can get this,
if mine is not good enough,
well,
we could always.
If we can get this set up, once you get your workshop, if we can get this set up there,
Yeah.
little space, it'd be much better. And that way, maybe we can get Bobby to stop in and Rob. So I think that they might
Well,
actually.
I told Bobby and Rob that we were doing this tonight.
Yeah, cool.
So
it seems like
Rob
when Rob does his Tuesday night,
feeling out,
is he?
Yeah. So he's
Well,
like,
there's a lot of
there's
a new thing, flu or whatever, or something going around that's really hitting people hard and stuff. And it's not COVID. It's not. Don't you breathe on me, man.
No, I never had my tonsils out, but right
Oh,
now,
wow.
they're swollen a little bit. So it's swollen enough that swallowing is a little.
You just need to go over to Keith. Breathe some of that for a while. You'll be fine. It'll kill everything. Just kidding, Keith. Love you. You know it.
Hey, he's over here.
I know. I did this. That's good. They don't need to see this. They can see this for all I care.
They can see this.
You're wacky tonight.
I've been cooped up all day.
Thank you, Cody. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah. Oh, and Max has I'll keep that information up for the big Max is getting together to do that statewide show that he wants to do for the cause and everything like that. What'd you do?
I took this off and forgot
you
to
took
bring
your
a mic,
microphone
so they
off?
probably haven't been able to hear me very well, except for through yours. Sorry, I'm not used to these yet.
I don't know. I could have got the little stick I got in there, like Tony had, mic on a stick.
Oh, yeah.
So you could have held it in there up to your mouth like this.
That was actually kind of neat.
We froze up again.
Oh, jeez.
We may have lost him.
I thought that thing kind of looked. It was retro, but it was still cool,
Yeah, I've got it. So, how you doing, Patricia? Let me see if we're still even producing a signal.
Are we
here.
transmitting?
Oh my gosh, you got to see this. Come over here.
What?
I don't know. Can you guys still hear us? I mean, it has an image. It has an image.
I hope they can see that. Oh
it
my
has
God.
an image on my phone where it is just doing the nasty. No, they're probably just seeing that.
Oh man.
Anyway,
that would be neat.
Yeah. Good evening. So,
okay. Oh, there we go.
So is it still doing it?
Is this the one? No, GO4RIDER is live, right?
No, we're just live now because I had to go in for number 2.
Oh, you're on another one now?
Take it off. He said, take it off. Steve at Triple B. All right, so you can still hear me as of right now. You can still hear me, but again, it's froze up. Like I said, I apologize, but I'm just dealing with really old equipment. The gear, like I said, 95 through 2000-ish. Yeah, we had to go to number 2. Kevin Faust said, doing number 2? Yeah, we had to do number 2. The first one froze up. Now this one froze up. So we're not going to do a number 3. I've learned my lesson. We're just going to have to figure out how I can get this, get the new equipment. Once I get the new equipment, then we will. Then we'll get the thing like that.
Up like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that means that.
Well, that's not. Even though that's gone. There you go. That one was gone. There's another. Should be another one up.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
Yeah, that's the one. But it's not doing anything either. It's locked up like that. If it's even still running. Yep, you're still doing your head jobbing thing. So, anyway, so again, I apologize. This keeps locking up.
Hey.
So, anyway, so again, I apologize.
I guess it's kind of.
You got to mute it.
Yeah. Kind of sort of working. I got it.
You got it? Okay.
I just turned it down.
Yeah, the sound's working, but that's it. So that's Keith.
He needs Ohio.
Yeah, I know. He's so like that. Only us old guys would remember that. You know that, right?
Oh, that's true. Hadn't
Yeah.
been called that for a
No,
long
a
time.
long time.
BP now.
Yeah, or whatever. But
British Petroleum.
so we've got that. We've got Jeff Lane's coming up. There's a lot of advertisement out for that, and then there's more. That's officially kind of after February. It'll really start up, and we'll try and get to those. I'm going to try and work out with Digger to cover the ones that I can't get to, so we at least do that. He is going to start putting and producing more videos, even if it's just him chatting.
Yeah, just right now at this time of the year,
About different
there
stuff.
is nothing going on.
Well, you can't.
I sit and
You
watch
can't-
TV right now.
Yeah, you
That's
can't work
it.
in the temperature outside with the vehicles like that when they're all tore down.
Well, I'm kind of in a catch-22 right now just because Bobby's going to give me a spot in there, but I have to get my storage unit cleared out and put the oils in there before we can do that. Well, right now I can't clean the storage unit out.
Cody says it looks like Digger's staring at you like, what the heck did I get myself into?
That's normal.
I was going to say that's pretty much an everyday occurrence, but it's the other way around. Seriously, especially when we have Keith. There's no way we could get Keith in here. Keith take up this area by himself.
Yeah.
So
Big galoot.
the big galoot. Oh, that would be great for the Powerama guys. Yeah, John. If Cruiser Nation can get up there, come to the Powerama, because that's a 3-hour drive for them, pretty much. I mean, because they're coming.
We just made 3 hours, and you can't do it too.
Yeah, but we went to the other side and stuff. But yeah, if they can come out, that'd be great. Because I'm going to try and be there Friday night. Then I'll go Saturday morning to the Springfield Swap Meet and Car Show for a couple of hours. And then I'll try and come back over to the Powerama for Saturday. Digger will probably be there doing the video for the
pinups.
Then I will try, depending on how mom and dad is and how my health is and all that stuff and the weather, I'll try and get back to Sunday. So I'll try and do as much as I can and get interviews that I can, like I did the last time. I really enjoyed doing those interviews for that. And then I'm going to try and shoot some more shorts and stuff. Believe it or not, I've been putting up the shorts because YouTube's going to require them not only to get monetized, but to keep your channel. They want you to put up shorts.
I think shorts are, I mean, yes, I watch them every once in a while, but I really prefer regular videos.
Something more in depth, right? Right. The shorts,
they extended it.
Believe it or not,
3 minutes. I think.
3 minutes is what I usually try and do.
But they still have to be vertical video.
Yeah, they still have to be. Yeah,
and that's another thing I hate. Is vertical video.
I hate it. And my software is so old that it just has a rudimentary type of whatever. That's why I download the CapCut, and I'm taking and doing stuff in my old software, then taking it over to CapCut to crop it properly. The thing is, it takes as much time to do that as it does a full-length video. So why would it's no faster for me. Now, if I was just shooting it on my phone and uploading directly from my phone and using their music and all their whatever and stuff, I guess that would be good. But I don't do that. I don't do that because I don't like that. I like to edit my stuff the way I like my stuff edited. And I like to put in the music that I like to put in, not here's a choice of 4 songs that you could use. I don't want to do that.
Well, now I will say I just
Hey Max, what's up, buddy? Sorry about the frozen video and stuff, but it got that way. What was it?
I got the it's called Epidemic Sound.
Yeah, did you pay for a?
Yeah, I went ahead.
Oh, you got a subscription?
Yeah,
but I can't use it on mine. I can't. No, trust me. No, you can't because some of my buddies that have it in other states, they said the same thing. But you can't. I can't use it on mine because it has to be their code, their whatever and stuff, and on their videos. If it shows up with their code on my video, then they're going to lose theirs. You would lose your subscription. Yeah, it's a paid subscription.
I know
you can't
how you
share
are
it.
about that stuff,
well, you can't share it. So I mean, that's the rules, and I'm not going to go. You know what I mean? But no, I figure
I got sick and tired of this other stuff. Every time. Now, I paid for that other stuff.
Right.
Movavi or whatever.
Movavi, yeah.
Okay. I paid for that.
Yeah.
And now, every video I'm due, if I put any of Movavi's music in it, I get a copyright.
Right. Yeah, I'll be at Miller's the best I can. That's a long trip for me, too, but I will do that the best I can. Hang on just a second.
So I basically had to drop Movavi just because I'm sick and tired of that. Because this year I want to go monetized. You know.
I don't
What
want to
up?
see that. I don't want to see Gopher shorts. I don't wear shorts. There, that'll teach you.
Yeah, a money
No, I
grab.
do. I
Yeah.
do.
What up, Top Water?
What's up, buddy?
That's true. That shorts are a
Yeah.
good way to bring people in to a channel.
But it's all about the money because it
But-
takes less of their bandwidth and they can do more promotion and whatever.
And they still
With-
get to run their commercials
Yes,
with it.
and that's yeah.
Of course, like I say, Don, he has to watch
Key-
all the commercials.
key-
I pay $13 a
Yeah.
month for YouTube Premium, so I don't have to watch commercials.
Yeah, you were talking about Mama. So some of my videos that I put up 7-8 years ago,
Yeah, they're now getting copyright.
they got copyrighted strikes on them because and it was YouTube's music that said this is good to use, you're good. But like I told you before, YouTube is the music that they have on their audio files and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's just on loan to them from an artist. That artist still has the rights
Right.
to that, and if he sells the rights to that, so all of a sudden,
And that's
I
where
heard
that. Hey, Trump needs to fix that. He needs to say, hey, as soon as the video is done and published, they can't touch a copyright.
Right,
If it passed that day,
I agree, but I
should be
think
good forever.
He's got a lot of this stuff he needs to take care of first. I agree. So
put it on one of your
I
executive
showed
orders.
mom and dad. I showed mom and dad on TV. They're playing music that I used 7, 8, 9 years ago. That was open source music. It was free to use
yeah.
music way back when. They play on TV. And guess what happened? Within a couple of days, I got notified that copyright strike went, and I went back, and it's those songs that they now have been sold to use on TV commercials are not allowed, but they were back then. So that really,
People-
if
a regular-
you were
regular-
monetized, that would mess you up so
Well,
bad.
and this is stuff that regular people that just view videos, they would never know anything about.
No, and
But
they always think
if
I'm
you're a
bitching and complaining.
creator,
Right.
then
Yeah, well,
this
it means
is
something.
honestly a big issue.
It is a ordeal.
I keep trying to talk to that.
to
Even though it's
I
not.
know it's cool. There's nobody there. It's an ordeal to post this up. It is an absolute chore and ordeal, and everybody thinks that the people are getting rich. Yes, there are some people that are making really good money,
But
but
they spend a lot to get there too.
right. It's taken a tremendous amount to get there, and they've had to spend a lot of money to pay for a lot of things to get endorsements and do whatever and stuff like that. It's all hard. Now, I'm not complaining. Again, I'm not bitching and complaining. I'm just stating what people think is not actuality. It's just not the way it is. But I'm still going to, that's why I don't monetize myself, because if I did, that's even another layer of red tape and paperwork and paying them and regulations and rules that I have to bend around and get around and do whatever
like I say,
that I don't want to even mess with. and
With
stuff.
now with having these shorts that you have to do, they're telling you if you're monetized, you have to make shorts.
So
And I disagree with that.
So the Hillsborough Round Town Cruise, Spring Cruise Night, 2025. It's May 17th, Max is saying. Our images froze, but at least we're still got the sound this time around. First time it kicked everything off. So Max is letting us know about that. Also, keep sending information if anything changes on the big one that you have going on for the entire community and state, Max. Keep us up to date on that, and I will keep reposting and putting out as much information as I can. There should be several promoters and organizations contacting you soon to see what they can do about planning something on that day, or if possible to plan on that days. Yeah, Tony's car did look good in the show and stuff. Yeah, cruising it. Yeah, I get copy. Like I said, that's why I don't monetize anything, because that would be even something worse. I make a lot of my music out of music, but I give credits to everybody that if I sampled anything or used any part of it, I always give credits to the people that are actual creators, because I'm not trying to take from anyone. I'm just putting music together that I enjoy.
Well, you modify a lot of your music.
I do a lot.
It is not the way
No,
It was created
no, but I
originally,
still
you
give
know.
them credit for it
I
because
understand.
it's their property. I'm not
Right.
trying to take anything from
But you
anyone
modified enough that
to
you
match.
shouldn't get a copyright strike on that. You
Well,
know,
no, that's
I mean,
the big law and stuff is you can't even sample anymore. Yeah, well, you never could. That was the whole
gosh,
thing about hip hop way back when, 25 years ago,
yeah.
sampling and stuff. And they said, well, we didn't use the song. We just used 3 bars of the song. They said, well, we own that. And there was a big fight about it and stuff. It's kind of like Harley Davidson owning the
Yeah.
of the sound. I
Right.
mean, they went through all that and stuff and everything. It's people think you're taking away from them, and they want. And like, I'm not trying to take away from anybody. I always give credit at the end of all my stuff. I give credit
The
to
United
everyone
States
involved
is
in that.
too commercialized.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you going to run Power Tour, Tony? Are you actually going to make the trip?
He said, "What? Weird? What?"
August 9th, Urbanus Cruisers. Okay. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So I was hoping that Urbana Cruisers was one of the ones to be able to
Oh,
get
cool.
with you, Max. So I'm glad they finally did. There are a couple other ones that should be contacting you. I don't want to say anything right now because that's on them to do whatever. I don't
And
want
that's
to front them
something
out.
that a couple years ago, I went down to, I forget where, but I did the Power Tour thing and videoed it and everything. It was really neat. There was a lot of big name YouTubers down there that, you know, I got to meet, like all the Cars and Cameras guys.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yep. Yeah.
the Junkyard Diggs and Junkyard
Yeah.
Mook, they were there.
Yeah.
You know,
Cool.
just out talking with everybody like normal. So, they's normal people.
Yeah, you ought to get in on that, Tony. Horsepower Tour and stuff. You ought to get on that and run the mighty cube. Cube.
Cube.
Cube.
Cube.
Cube.
Cube.
Cube. That was so funny.
Should have called him Ice Cube.
Did you see some of the
Right now,
comments?
it probably is.
Did you
Ice
see
Cube.
some of the comments about you? How adorable Digger was.
yeah, I
Oh,
saw
look
that.
how adorable. I said he's a deranged garden gnome. He's a deranged garden gnome. He's absolutely mad.
If you guys only knew.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the Urbana Cruisers, awful
Oh,
good
gosh.
family and
Yeah,
friends.
they
Those
are.
guys, they do so much and help support me so much. It is just phenomenal. Cube. Oh, here you got it. Don't forget that.
Oh.
Don't
Oh,
lose
yeah,
it.
okay,
Don't forget
thanks.
it.
Yeah.
Don't lose it. Don't forget it.
Hand me that little individual, dinky little
Wait a minute.
memory card.
Wait a minute. That's how you gave it to me?
No, I brought it in your house and handed it to you right here.
Okay.
Okay. Now
Here we
I have, well, okay, why don't you carry this down to my house and carry it into my house and lay it around?
Because I won't be there. Your house is on wheels. I never know where it's going to be.
All my houses are on wheels.
Oh, Keith said he might take the Camaro out there and stuff. So, how are you doing, Keith? Any word yet? The video's a snapshot. Yeah, but you know, once you have a shot like that, what else do you need?
Hey,
Yeah,
we're both there.
Digger's a little
You,
out of
you
focus.
can see my great bald spot.
Digger's a little out of focus, but that's all right.
And it's not a receding hairline though. This is the way it's always been.
It's always
I just
been
used
that
to have
way,
a lot
yeah.
of hair, then I could pull it forward and cover it up.
Ah, there you go. So, yeah, well, we started one to begin with, and we had motion, and then it froze up. My equipment's old, Tony. I'm not big dollar, big money like some folk. I won't mention any names, point any elbows, since you can't see me pointing fingers anyways. But
He's doing it.
yeah, I gotta do with what I can, brother. I mean, I'm making everything last as long as I can. Like I said, some of the equipment that I use to do all my videos and process all my stuff,
30-year-old stuff.
1995, brother. I mean, software and hardware. So, but it's come to that point. So, like I said, I'm a few dollars shy of being able to get what I need to just start back up. But like I said, I'm trying to make sure I get something that'll last more than 3 years. But I could buy a $3,000 unit and it only be able to be good for a year or two because of they're changing the software and what needs to be done.
The more and more that I talk to you about all this stuff and everything, I start to realize that you're right on a bunch of this stuff. And
Imagine that.
what would they call that?
Planned obsolescence. Yes,
And
it
that's
is.
everything these days. Cars and all.
Jesse. Well, your Mac is kind of old, but Mac, since it runs under its own utilities and stuff, will run a lot longer. Now, I have Macs. I have 35-year-old Macs that I could possibly use, but they'll be limited in what they can do as well. But Mac is also getting to that point. Jesse says I was 5 years old in 95.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that
nothing.
means he was born in 1990.
Jesse,
The year I bought my
Jesse,
first brand new
Jesse's-
car.
Jesse's female.
Oh, sorry about that.
She's my sunshine. I'll tell you about that later. I'll tell you all about that later.
Alrighty.
But anyway, yeah, I know.
But yeah,
Jesse.
that means she was born in 1990, which is the year that I bought my first brand new Mustang.
Yeah.
But I'd already been driving since '83.
I can't say what was going on with me in 1990, so we'll just leave it at that.
Enough said.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Big Daddy.
Yeah. But so yeah, I'll try and get this all sorted out. Get better equipment, newer equipment, stuff that'll run with the software, and we'll see what we can do. Now I can switch all over to Linux, and I can run Linux in some of my machines, but I can't upgrade some of these machines any higher, so it would run kind of slow. Even though Linux is less power consumptive than Windows, I can't upgrade these machines because some of them I can't even get parts for.
Yeah.
And even Linux, even their lower end software and stuff requires 4 gigs to 6 gigs of RAM to run. Back when I started all this, if we had 4 megabytes of RAM, we thought we were just the big dog on campus. I mean, 4 megabytes of RAM with a 1 megabyte video card. We were
when they came out with 3.5 floppies, man, we were all bouncing off the walls because it's like we'll never fill these up.
Yeah, 1.44s. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Pretty much we're going to let this roll out like this because we have come to the end of all this. I appreciate everybody watching. I really appreciate everybody that made comments and stuff. And I just wish I could save this picture that's going on right now.
Is it still doing that?
Yeah, it's still doing that. And but there's just no way. Digger looks like he's banging his head to like some super rock and roll music.
Oh my God. I'm gonna do a video of this.
Yeah.
A video of the video with my head shaking like this, and maybe I'll post it on my Facebook or something.
Yeah.
And so.
But that's what we're seeing. That's what
post
we're
on
seeing on the
yours.
screen. There you go. All right, guys, we're going to shut this down for now. And I again really appreciate everybody making comments and everything. Thanks for everybody watching.
Have a happy day.
Do I have time for one more? What do you need, brother? What's going on? Max?
What up, Max? I still got 5 years old, 95. Youngin.
Oh, Jesse, yeah, she's a sweetheart. Yeah.
I just never thought I'd be so old to where I could call a 30-year-old person a youngin.
Yeah. Oh, we had 11 people watching. 4 give me a thumbs up. Who do we got?
Still waiting on Max's reply.
Yeah, I'll try and contact you later, Max. Okay, and stuff, and we'll talk more. And like I said, whatever information you have or any changes and stuff, get to me, and I'll make sure I post it up and get it out to everybody that I can. What's this? What operating system's in it, Max?
Well, if he bought it last year,
Well,
if he bought it new,
it should be Windows 10. But then again,
it could be
Windows 10 comes to end of support this year, 2025, which still will be usable for a few years. But I hate to take away from you, Max. I'll contact you once we get offline, Max, and we'll discuss it. All right, brother. Okay, guys, we're going to get out of here. See ya.
Have fun.
Bye-bye.